Hello Star Wars friends and Star Wars fans around the world, and welcome to another video. Well, it's December the 5th today, 2015, so we're so close to Star Wars The Force Awakens opening in cinemas. My skin is tingling and I have goosebumps just thinking about it and just saying The Force Awakens. It's just driving me. Oh, it goes again. Oh, I don't know if will the camera pick this up? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Look, goosebumps. Yep. So yeah, it's giving me goosebumps. It's absolutely crazy. It's occupying every thought and emotion that I have, and it's interfering with life in general. So well, it's affecting my work. It's affecting everything. Fortunately, I have an incredibly understanding wife, and she's going through this with me. Not as big a fan. You have these five different classic vintage style Star Wars characters, which I'm going to go through one at a time on the world's slowest turntable, because you need to truly appreciate each bottle in its entirety, and for it to spin at an incredibly slow pace on the world's slowest turntable is the best way to do that. So there's five of these guys, so it's going to take a little while. So if you've got a cup of tea, pause the video now. If you haven't got a cup of tea, grab some biscuits and sit back and watch the bottly goodness slowly turn by. Yeah, and while that's doing, I can bore you with my fanaticism for Star Wars. I have been collecting since 1977. Although I was 5 back then, I didn't know I was collecting. I was just a mere foolish child playing with toys, and I didn't know that kind of Star Wars would be the thing that sort of stuck with me forever. It's bizarre because you don't think of things like that back then. But very fortunate. My grandparents, absolutely amazing grandparents, and they kept all of my Star Wars packaging. So everything they bought me, which I won't lie, I was a complete spoiled child. And everything they bought me, they kept the packaging. So my original Star Wars collection, right, 3PO's off and Chewie's on. My original Star Wars collection, my vintage stuff, is I've got quite a sizable collection, I must say. Which is not a boast, it's not a brag, it's just a fact. And so I'm really cool with vintage stuff. And I add vintage stuff to my collection. My wife's favourite thing to find me are vintage items. So she picks up the really obscure new items, like an amazing Force Awakens R2-D2 from Japan, which is a cinema only giveaway, and it's what is it? It's a cereal. So R2's dome pops off and it's a cereal bowl, and in the body has 2 sections. One side is a milk container and the other side is a cereal container. So, and it even comes with a spoon. I mean, that's incredible. I've never seen that, but my wife, she tracks down things like that. She's awesome, and so I love the new stuff. I absolutely love my old stuff. And I'm always adding new bits to it. It's if you check out my Twitter feed, you'll see a lot of hashtag Star Wars addiction and Star Wars intervention. I think it's going to be time soon. Right, so Chewie, look at the close-up detail on Chewie. That is quite amazing. Now, any of you older people out there that remember Matey bubble bath bottles, how cool that Matey have missed a trick. How cool would Matey bubble bath bottles look like, sort of done in a Star Wars wrap like that? So that says Vader. Oh, I love these. They're so good, and they're £1 a bottle. So it's how much do you get? Is it 500 millilitres? It's maybe not that much. Oh, it's 300. Yeah, it's 330. Oh, it's 33 centiliters. Okay, so yeah, 300. Yeah. So yeah, it's not a massive bottle, but for £1, it's an amazing Star Wars collectible. And I say this in loads of my videos because I waffle, and some collectors appreciate this and some don't. So some collectors are all figures, vehicles, and ships, and that's it, which I'm fine with. That's absolutely, I've got that stuff. I love that stuff as well, but I love the more obscure items my wife finds, and I love the food packaging items. My boss in the US has picked me up an amazing assortment of Star Wars food packaging items from throughout 2015, which she's bringing over in April of 2016. So I'm really, I'm really so looking forward to that. So there's Vader done. Do you guys like that? How cool is that? I'm gonna leave Boba Fett tantalisingly to the end, and here's the Stormtrooper. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Boba Fett right to the end, so you can fast forward if you don't want to watch the Stormtrooper. Hey, but I think the Stormtrooper's worth waiting for. Yeah, so she's bringing over a load of stuff for me in April of 2016, which I'm really looking forward to. So the food and the household item collection is huge. Kellogg's this week have re-released their R2-D2 Darth Vader Star Wars cereal box with the addition of 4 different coloured lightsaber spoons, which I love it. So of course I was notified by a great Twitter buddy, Stuart Gardner, who I mentioned him because he's awesome and he finds stuff, and I find stuff, I tweet about it, I let people know it's out there, I let people know what I found, where I found it, and how much it cost me. And so especially with deals as well, I love deals. So he's great, he finds stuff, he's always out there looking for bits and bobs, and he let me know and share the news. We're all in this together, guys, it's not a competition. So, how can he look straight into the camera? That's quite scary, actually. So it's because there's no features. Right. I guess it's the main event, because a lot of you out there be saying, "Show me the Boba Fett! Show me the Boba Fett!" I'll do some close-ups in a minute on Boba Fett. But Volvic, you guys have done an amazing job. I've got the packs of bottles. I've got the individual bottles that you've done with the standard sort of Star Wars design, but these are fantastic. Now take this from an old Star Wars collector. I will buy as many of these as you ever produce. I absolutely love them. I've got, as you see, there's only 5 at the moment, but I've got 3 sets of 5, and I will be sending out these as swap items to some Star Wars collecting buddies around the world. And so you might check out a few Star Wars videos here on YouTube in the future, and you might see a few of these pop up, and hopefully they will have originated back here in the UK with me, and they wouldn't have had to go on the secondary market and pay for ridiculous shipping and overpriced reseller prices. You know how it goes, guys. We all have to buy from them. Well, there's necessary evils. I say the reseller thing. I don't bash resellers, because I've bought so much stuff over the years from resellers, and a lot of the stuff I never would have got if it hadn't been for the resellers. So they are providing a necessary service. So there you go. Right, let's have a close-up on Boba Fett. This is awesome. Right, focus. How cool is that? They've got Boba Fett completely down. I love the little sort of like torn effect to their label. Their ingredients and facts and figures label. Really, really cool. Absolutely love this. Yeah, Volvic, I will buy as many of these characters as you care to produce, and I'm quite sure there's a whole load of other Star Wars fans out there. So if you want to reproduce every Star Wars character ever in bottle form, we'll buy it, because you keep producing stuff this good, this fantastic. It's gonna sell. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do some more Volvic videos, because I've got one at the moment, and it just shows the I think it's 1.5 litre 6-pack of bottles, the two different sizes of the bottles, but yeah, I've picked up a couple of different standard bottles, so I will have another Volvic video, and I might even do Boba Fett as a standalone video. And you never know. Depends how much time I get between now and Christmas, which is none. So I will be questioned. How come you have time to film this video and upload this video, but the fence that's blown down in the garden, the post that's broken, you have not replaced yet? And my answer will be, because this is more fun. No, my answer will be because it's cold and it's wet outside. The fence panel's fine. It's gonna be there when the sun comes out in when do we get sun back? In like June, next June, July for a week. You know, sort of like I'll schedule it in then. But the fence post is fine. Star Wars is far more important. I feel a divorce coming on. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening to me waffle on, and also, thanks very much for watching my videos. It's very much appreciated. My videos are not monetized. I don't make any money out of this, and I don't want to. I'm a full of fans kind of guy. So this is it's all about sharing cool Star Wars stuff with cool Star Wars people, and you know who you are. So guys, as always, do check me out on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and you'll see everything I find as and when I find it. I tweet it, I let you know where I found it, what I found, and how much I paid. And then stuff goes on to YouTube here, so subscribe to me on YouTube, and keep in touch. Let me know what you found, where you found it. I love food packaging items. Figures and stuff like that I can pick up all the time. It's some of the more obscure food packaging stuff I have trouble getting, especially the Australia, the Australian, the Canadian stuff, US stuff. I don't have any problem. As I say, I have an amazing boss, and she picks up some fantastic items. Yeah, I missed out some really cool Polish bottles which come with like a Kinder Egg sort of thing. I missed out on those, and I've never been able to track those down. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. Do leave some comments on the section below. Nothing rude, because I've got a lot of children that subscribe to my channel, so let's keep it clean, guys. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, yes, I'm tired, I think, and excited. Oh, alright, so guys, thank you very much. May the force be with you, and see you soon.